Hello, everybody. Welcome back with the Cranky Film Channel. Today we got you another SCP by the Volgun. We got
Yes.
3348 Lost Dictionary. It's also a safe, and it's a Serpent Hand SCP.
Ooh,
That can be a
we have
little.
not talked about them for a while.
That is
We
true.
have not.
That's true.
They were a very interesting group.
They do
Yep.
have their own stupid place that they go to, which is like a
It's a
library.
library. Yeah.
Yep.
That was so cool.
Yeah. So I wonder what the Lost Dictionary is gonna be about.
Like, it's crazy, right? Because the library has books in there that haven't been written yet.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
should have every
It's
book
like,
under the sun.
I wonder if they're trying to find that dictionary in the library.
That'd be heated.
Probably.
No,
That'd
But
be
hey,
something.
if you want to read a story that you want to know the ending to, you just go to that library and get a book.
Right, yeah. That
Or a mo-
hasn't been written yet, the second
just-
part.
yeah, maybe
yeah.
maybe we actually find out the ending to One Piece in there, huh?
Oh my God, that would be the day.
Wow.
That's the sacred text right there. Yeah, this is a bit of a short one. Safe SCP, so it's pretty easy to contain, and we don't know if it's deadly or not. But I doubt a dictionary is deadly.
I'm sure it's gonna be another scenario if somebody like reads it or knows too much or something. Something happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
brain
it
just
might be that way.
explodes. All right,
They learn all the information; it just gets sucked into their brain. All right,
that's
sorry.
true. They
Jesus.
turn into the dictionary. All right, let's get it. 13 minutes, 42 seconds. Let's get it. Lost Dictionary.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the
evening,
SCP we're
Dr.
going to
Miller.
be looking at today is SCP-3348. Object Class: Safe.
Is that it?
Safe.
Special
Probably.
Containment Procedures. SCP-3348 is to be kept in a safe, secured via a combination lock at least 5 characters in length, which itself is to be contained within a safe class containment chamber.
Oh, a safe in a safe.
In order to prevent the contents of SCP-3348 from being spoken outside of testing, the antechamber connecting the containment chamber to the remainder of the facility is to be equipped with a mechanism capable of dispensing Class A targeted amnestics. Whenever personnel without Level 3, 3348 clearance or higher exit the chamber, the mechanism is to be activated in order to erase their memories of said contents. Description: SCP-3348 is a black leather-bound journal, written in a white field. On the front cover is the title, The Compiled Vocabulary of the Cage-Nethonian Language by Mandrid Motzer. The first several pages of the
Seems pretty
journal
normal.
contain handwritten entries listing words in a previously unknown language, presumably Cage-Nethonian, along with their translations. These words are
Cage-Nethonian.
characterized by their extreme length. No entry has been observed to be any less than 6 syllables long. In addition, Foundation linguists are currently unable to find consistent traits between each instance, as if their structures are completely random. The remaining pages are blank, but an extra piece of loose paper was found in the back of the journal at the time of recovery. See Addendum 3348-02.
No.
SCP-3348's anomalous properties manifest when an individual, henceforth referred to as the subject, speaks one of the words contained within it. As soon as the word is completely spoken, all instances of the entity or concept it is associated with will become negatively affected in some way within a 30-meter radius of the subject.
What?
This effect
Yeah.
manifests in one of 3 general ways, depending upon the chosen words part of speech. Nouns. The affected entities will be altered in such a way that they will no longer be able to perform their intended function, and/or attempting to use them will cause harm to the user.
Wait.
Huh.
Oh, that's interesting. Zeus, what's
It
a noun?
is.
You're asking me this.
Starbucks.
I believe a noun. I don't know.
Zeus, what?
I've been put on the spot. My
Zeus,
brain blank.
Zeus, a noun is a person, a place, or a thing, Zeus.
There we go.
That is
What?
insane.
What he said.
I'm sorry.
I got put on the
That's
spot. I
crazy.
literally, my
He's upset.
brain turned
Blank,
off.
I
I was
know,
like,
I know.
blank.
Man,
Sorry.
you were raised in the U.S. school system, dog. You should know what a noun is.
Then this explains a lot because it's failed.
They didn't fail to teach you stupid nouns, though.
They did.
That's crazy. All right.
But that's wild how
Look,
that like affects you though, right? In the book, in this dictionary
Yeah.
type thing. And
yeah,
like
that is crazy.
there's only a couple pages with anything written on it. The rest is all blank.
Yeah.
So I wonder if when a verb comes up, you can no longer run or walk.
That's so crazy.
You know?
So like, yeah, so they're not. Their memory is supposed to be erased, right? When they leave.
Yeah, if they're
When
not
they leave.
level
Bro,
3 clearance.
doesn't this sound so similar to another SCP where if they left, they had to
Erase
have
the
their
memories.
mind erased?
Yeah,
Do you remember what
Totally
that was?
forgot.
it was the one where it had a bunch of facilities around it, and then eventually there was only one guy left that was able to enter the secured room, like one of the facilities that had it in there, and then eventually the world got taken over or something like that. I know what you're talking about.
think?
I don't know the
Yeah.
exact number, so I'm
Everybody.
pretty sure people in the comments look it up, or I just go inside our YouTube reaction.
Yep.
Do you remember? Do you remember the one? And I'm sorry, I'm just moving. I'm completely getting off track. But the one where like they had to solve something, like a problem or something, and they had to leave notes for each other because every time they came out, their like mind was erased, their memory was erased.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Trying to remember what it was.
I'm pretty sure that was the one I was talking about.
Okay,
How
my
like
bad.
every time they go into contact into it and they try to stop it, but every time like they get stuck in there or their memory's wiped and they leave notes for the next guy to come in, and then
Yep.
it's his problem to try to solve it, and then it's the next guy's
it.
problem, and eventually
Yeah.
years later, they finally found out how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a whole like world-ending event type thing.
Yeah, well, it's all right.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
That's
I
alright.
just found it wild. It was kind of similar, but it's not too similar, of course.
yeah. All right.
But this is an interesting SCP.
It's good. It's all good. It's all good. We're here for discussion. That's what we do. All right. And let's get it. 240.
Verbs. For 30 seconds after the subject speaks the word, anyone or anything attempting to perform the respective action will invariably fail, usually hurting themselves or others in the process.
What?
So
Adjectives.
there's Cody's thing.
Entities exhibiting the respective trait will lose it. Addendum 3348-01, Test Log. The following is a list of the initial tests conducted with entries found within SCP-3348. Entry tested. Te Serix. Part of speech, noun. Translation, knife. Procedure.
Oh.
A knife and length of rope are placed on a table. The subject is asked to speak the word, then attempt to cut the rope with the knife. Results. The edge of the knife briefly heats to degrees Celsius before cooling down, now visibly dull.
Oh,
Subject
wow.
attempts to make a cut in the rope for approximately 5 minutes before the knife suddenly snaps in half.
What?
Entry tested, Guzla edited. Part of speech, verb. Translation, to walk.
To walk.
Oh
Procedure.
no.
D-5033-9, Subject B is asked to attempt to walk from one end of the testing chamber to another after the word is spoken. Results. Subject B begins to walk forward. After a couple of steps, his legs buckle and he falls to the ground. Several more attempts are made, each resulting in the same outcome until the end of the 30-second period. Entry tested, Waryak. Part of speech, verb. Translation, to fall. Procedure. After the word is spoken, subject is asked to lift a bowling ball off of the table and drop it at their feet.
Oh.
Results. The bowling ball does not fall, suspending itself in the air where it was released. After
That's
the
so crazy.
30-second
Okay.
time period, it falls to the ground at terminal velocity. Subject
Oh.
sustains minor injuries.
Right.
So
Entry
it like
tested.
catches up.
Fazalva,
Yeah.
Weekuk. Part of speech, adjective.
Ooh.
Translation, red. Procedure. A red apple is placed on a table and observed after the word is
So
spoken.
it's changed colors?
Results.
Probably.
The skin of the apple turns from red to a visual phenomena that is described by those present as indescribable and incomprehensible.
Phenomena.
Subject and observing personnel suffer from major headaches for the following hours.
So it like takes
Entry
away the
test.
color.
Yeah.
It takes away, dude, this dictionary, once read, it fully takes away the meaning of,
Yes.
of the thing that it is, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
the knife, after read, knives are supposed to cut rope, but once read, it just did the opposite.
That thing
Yeah.
heated up to so
Right.
hot and then it cooled down instantly to make it dull.
Yeah, you have to heat it really hot to make it dull.
And then it just snapped in half after trying to use it multiple times.
Right?
Yep.
Dude, honestly,
Huh.
imagine this. Imagine this. If you say skin,
No.
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 gone.
Don't do that.
Stop it.
You just
Life.
Just live.
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 Oh, GG.
Imagine you're about
GG.
to
Survive.
imagine you're about to die. Don't die.
Live, don't
Oh my
die.
god.
Dude, that'd be
Regen.
wild.
That's
Well,
crazy.
Gravity.
this is.
Oh, dude.
Oh my
gravity.
god, no gravity.
You probably though could use it to your advantage, right?
But what if
like-
it takes the whole gravity? Oh no, it only affects to a 30 feet radius of the person.
Yeah.
Bro, this thing is kind of hype though, right? Because like, imagine, right? If you're just like something that's advantageous, like, God dang, man, I really want a milkshake. No milkshake. Just
Jesus Christ.
So
right in front
There's
of you.
there's just Oreos in the cup. Snickers in the cup.
so here's my
Here's
question
your-
though. So if remember they said walk and they couldn't walk, but could they
They
run?
fell down. Oh no.
That's my real question.
I suppose that could have been something that could have happened,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because
except there was another.
if you're prevented from walking, he was walking for like a couple steps and then he collapsed. So what if you
Yeah.
just proceed to start running? Would you still collapse?
Maybe not, cause it's not. You're not exactly.
Yeah.
But what if you just read their sight?
Could you control if you're gonna start running or not though?
Yeah, you just run.
Maybe.
Right.
Move your legs quick. That's running. Right.
Right.
Oh, just read in the book. Breathing.
Oh yeah, you
Funny.
GG. Blood.
You're not breathing for 30 seconds.
No blood
Man,
anymore.
alright.
Dying.
One.
Blood. No.
You're just drained. All right, no more.
All right, let's continue. We talking too much.
I know we can.
We
it's
talking
funny.
too much. All right.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm
You
sorry.
just didn't know what a noun was.
That's wild, dude. I'm a noun. Let's get it.
Giricon. Part of speech, adjective. Translation, large.
Oh.
Procedure. A standard brand refrigerator is placed next to a sculpture of a fork made to be roughly the same size. Both are observed after the word is spoken. Results. The sculpture is shrunken to the size of a regular fork, but the refrigerator remains unaffected. Researchers note. This
That's
test reveals an interesting property of SCP-3348. Although the fridge and the fork were about the same size, only the fork was considered large. This seems to suggest some level of sentience, as the perception of the subject seems to make a difference in the outcome. We will test on more
Right.
perception-based entries to confirm this hypothesis. Lead researcher Dr. Hapton. Entry tested as etia. Part of speech,
Oh.
noun. Translation, love.
Oh
Procedure, D03934 and D14045, subjects B
No.
and C, who are known to be romantically involved with each other,
That's me.
are placed together in the testing chamber and observed after the word is spoken.
Perfect.
Results. Subject B and Subject C look at each other with apparent looks of disgust and hatred, moving away from each other and repeatedly requesting they be removed
That's
from the
so
testing
mean.
chamber as soon as possible.
Reverse it.
Entry tested.
Yeah.
Crow past mid.
I mean, it only lasts for 30
part
seconds.
Of speech,
Yeah.
adjective.
Okay.
Translation, hostile.
Hostile.
Oh.
Procedure. Subject A, Security Officer B, is to say the word, then interact with D99328, Subject B. Note that Subject B has on multiple occasions verbally and physically assaulted Subject A, and has openly expressed his negative regards towards him. Results: Subject B enters room in which Subject A is waiting, and exhibits a positive reaction to him, greeting him warmly and offering a handshake. Subject A is prompted by researchers to refuse and provoke the Subject B, but Subject B's disposition sees no apparent change. Since this experiment, Subject B has been uncharacteristically cooperative with staff.
Since the
Entry
experiment.
tested.
Does it
Yes.
last longer?
No, he doesn't cooperate. So it's like it goes back to how it was. That's what I understood.
I literally thought I just read that he was becoming like just regular, like friendly after
Wait, let's
the
read.
experience.
Go back and let's
go
read
back.
that again.
Since then,
Since experiment, Subject B has been uncharacteristically cooperative. Oh.
yeah. So that man had some long-lasting effects.
You did,
on
yeah.
him.
So the people who were romantically with each other, do you think it negatively impacted their relationship?
It didn't.
In the long run?
It didn't.
Or is it
say
just random?
I think it might be random. Unless it's like just
Hopefully
like
not.
No.
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. We just can't grasp our head around this this dictionary. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. Like it's like
Which
say,
dictionary?
Like, yeah. I don't know. Really, pretty hard. That's pretty hard.
Which doesn't make sense since dictionaries are supposed to help us to understand.
All right, let's continue. We're almost done.
He has been uncharacteristically cooperative with staff. Entry tested. It's guapo. Part of speech, verb. Translation, improve.
Oh
Procedure. Researcher Dr. Subject B and junior researcher Dr. Subject C, who is a tomato allergy, are asked to apply generous servings of ketchup to hamburgers placed in front of them simultaneously after the word is spoken. Results: Subject B effortlessly performs the task, but Subject C expresses overwhelming difficulty when attempting to tip the ketchup bottle to the appropriate angle. When Subject B is prompted to attempt to assist, he reports that he cannot move it until Subject C removes her hands from the bottle. Entry tested. Jugi. Part of speech, noun. Translation, property. Procedure.
How does that
3
work?
identical staplers. Items 1 through 3 are
That's not
placed
my
on a
role.
table in front of the subject and observed after the word is spoken. Item 1 was bought by the subject. Item 2 was bought by an associate and given to the subject, and Item 3 was brought in specifically for this test. Results: the spring mechanisms of Items 1 and 2 suddenly snap, but Item 3 remains intact and fully functional. Notice from lead researcher Dr. Hampton. Upon review of the collected data from the above tests, it is of my professional opinion that further testing by our team will fail to yield any additional meaningful information. However, if you are a researcher needing to use SCP-3348 for your own experiments, please have a project lead contact me so that arrangements may be made. Addendum 3348-02. Recovery. SCP-3348 was recovered and contained on 20. Shortly after, several Hume sensors detected a sudden and brief drop 0.5 kilometers away from the front entrance of Site, where it is currently being held. Upon recovery, a handwritten note was found in the back of the journal on a separate piece of paper. The contents of the note are as follows. To whomever finds this, I need you to keep my work safe. As I write this, there are several very angry individuals coming to destroy what I have done.
Okay.
To think my own colleagues, my former friends supposedly dedicated to the preservation of truth and knowledge, coming to me, and all of a sudden telling me that recording it is wrong. When I discovered the Cage-Nathonian language, it was nearly lost to history. I thought I was the first. Turns out I wasn't. And they tried to bury history on purpose. Some ancient war or something of the sort, I'm not sure. But they nearly destroyed all records of the Cage-Nathonians on purpose. Nearly. They said what I was doing was forbidden. So here I am now, writing to you in a dark corner of the library, hoping that this way leads to where I think it does. No safer place in the universe than one of the jailer's cells, right? Please, I know that your people are as dedicated to the protection of knowledge as I am, or maybe by now was. Hopefully this arrangement won't be permanent. If I get out of this alive, I'll be coming for my book. I fully intend to finish what I started. From one scholar to another. Mozart.
Yes.
Thank you, Mozart.
Given the content of the note, as well as the circumstances of SCP-3348's recovery, it is to be assumed that the individual known as Mandarin Mozart somehow obtained knowledge of the location, or at least the approximate location of site, and has a means to reach it. An investigation to find the possible mode of information leakage is currently underway, and site security has been updated accordingly. Okay, I think that about does it for today.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for
All right.
listening, if indeed you still are,
I am
and
not.
you are all dismissed. Goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye,
Thank you,
Dr.
sir.
Miller.
Thank you, Morgan.
Shit, it's the Miller, Dr. Miller.
Damn.
Okay, this
Sorry.
is the dude, man. You don't do that. You don't do that.
Okay.
That was
So-
very interesting. I like that one.
It's an interesting SCP.
Yeah,
Very.
I think all types of ways that someone could actually end someone on accident.
Right.
But
So
then it
it's-
won't. Well,
Heart. Oh, unfortunate.
So it's the Cajun Athonian, right? The language
Yes.
that
Yes.
was written.
Yes.
It's a tricky language. They're tricksters. That language
Maybe.
is that what causes the dictionary to do the opposite, basically?
Yeah, maybe.
it could be that.
Maybe. I mean, it could also be a reason why the serpent hand is also trying to destroy it.
Yes.
Like, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe if you say books, and then like part of the library just
Dear God.
gone, right?
Books. But it's on. It
The
wouldn't
library
really affect it
regenerates.
unless it was in the library that was read.
Yeah. And
But only for a 30 feet radius.
yeah, it's a very interesting thing too, cause like you would think, cause like this guy said, his own like organization pretty much betrayed him. Serpent's Hand's all about preserving and keeping it alive,
Yeah.
and not like entrapping
Right.
Yeah.
these SCPs. Like the Foundation's about capture and secure it,
Yeah.
Yes.
and then we have the GOC's all about just destroying everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It's very interesting to see that the Serpent's Hand betrayed this guy. I forgot his name again. Betrayed him because he got the old language.
A forbidden
Right.
language.
A forbidden language, even to them.
Yeah.
So I wonder what would happen if he actually completes the whole language in that dictionary. What would happen?
Right.
He would be a real troll.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, surely then, I mean, whoever has the books has all the knowledge.
yeah.
Yes.
Dude,
That's really it.
Because he was talking about
There's
something
more
like
words to
ancient
play with.
war and all that jazz.
They could have been using it in the war.
Yeah, maybe you got full knowledge that you turn into like a godlike being and start like
Yeah.
manipulating everything you want.
Yo, wizard.
Well, with the book itself, you kind of are like a godlike being. If
It
you
c-
just have people read it.
Yeah.
Well, would it be considered more of a grimoire in a way? Because it holds some sort of power.
Surely, yeah.
Yeah, technically. But that's crazy, man. So yeah, this is SCP-3348 Lost Dictionary. Very, very interesting one. It makes the brain work a little bit, thinking all the types of stuff you can do with it. Like I said earlier, take away someone's skins and this GG.
Oh my god.
Or honestly, the heart too, leg, liver, any real organ really.
Skin.
Skin.
No, don't do this.
Skin.
Skin, fingernail, everything brutal you could think of. You
No.
can just say it and it will happen to
Cell
everybody in a
phone.
30-minute. Okay, no one. You can live without a cell phone for 30 seconds. Am I right? Anyone can.
You were texting your loved one. Wait.
But you type in love. You say love. GG. Don't need them anymore. All right. Everybody, thank you guys for watching. You guys like the video, go leave a like, comment, subscribe. Don't hit the post notification bell too. And leave some please leave some comments in the comment section below. We'll get to them eventually. Warhammer, SCP, anything really. Like I said, anything. Any other game trailers, more than welcome. Movie trailers too. We're down to do everything over here. And we'll all see you guys in the next video. And remember to stay cranky.